today I'm going to be showing you how to make your own blueberry pie. Of course you don't have to make a blueberry, but we have blueberries, so I'm making blueberry pie. I am going to show you the ingredients that you will need, and I will be right back. So what I am using today is these store-bought pie crusts, and there's 2 in here. Frozen blueberries, and just some powdered sugar to put on top. I don't know if you can see this, but powdered sugar. So you need a pan to put your crust in, obviously, so I will go get those. You will also need a paper towel and some cooking spray. I have vegetable oil. So I got my pan, and it's just a circular pan, and I'm going to take my napkin and fold it up. Ooh. Into just a little square, and I'm putting what's it called, cinnamon in it too, because I think that'd be really yummy. So obviously you have your square. It's just a napkin, and I'm going to take my vegetable oil and hold it away from me. I'm going to go by the sink, and you just spray it on, and then wipe it on the inside. So I'm going to go spray it, and I'll be back. So I sprayed, oh, I have grease in my hand. So I sprayed my napkin. Then you're just going to want to take your napkin and rub it around the pan, just so the pie crust doesn't stick. And yeah, so you're going to wash your hands because, or you want to, you don't have to. But I'm going to because I don't want greasy hands. I'll be back. Okay, so now that I have my pan greased, I'm going to set aside the vegetable oil and get my crust. So I have 2 crusts in here, one for the top and one for the bottom. I'm just going to open them. I'll be back because I have to cut them. So I'll be back when I open them. So originally my pie crust was frozen because we were freezing it so that it wouldn't go bad, I guess. And so I've been letting it sit out to defrost. And as I'm unrolling it, it's getting cracked. So you want to gently unroll it. Because if you unroll it fast, it's going to basically have holes in it. So I'm just trying to slowly unroll it. And it is all the way unrolled, so it has a little crack. It has tiny cracks in it. That's towards the end. Then you want to take your pan and gently lay the crust in. And you're going to press the sides to form around the pan. Because if they don't form around the pan, they're gonna, what's it called? The crust is gonna crack because you didn't push it down. Filling is just gonna go blah blah blah. And yeah, so here's the bottom layer. Yay! Oh, that looks, it's falling. Okay. So I just did that, and then you're going to want to just push the crinkles up. Try to get it to stick because you don't want the blueberry or whatever filling you're using to interfere with that. So it'll all go. Yeah. I'm gonna fill my pie with blueberry. You're just gonna layer it on the bottom till about almost the edge of your crust, and that way you can lay the top crust over it. I'm gonna go do that, and I will show you when I'm done. Be right back. Okay, so I put the blueberries in, and I'm not gonna lift it up, but that's what it looks like. And I went ahead and put the blueberries back into the freezer, that way they wouldn't de-thaw, because that would be bad. And yeah, so now that you have this, you're just gonna tap it and like shake it, I guess, and then you're gonna want to take your cinnamon. You don't have to have cinnamon, I just want cinnamon, and I'm gonna take my finger and you're just gonna lightly, I guess, dust it. Okay, dusting, because dusting is cool. Gonna dust it around all the little pieces of blueberry. And yeah, maybe even on the crust a little. So I've done that, and my hands are all cinnamony. So here's what that looks like. Cinnamon. And so that is what you do if you want to add some cinnamon. You don't have to add cinnamon, I just thought it would taste good. And so now, you're going to want to take your top layer out. I'm letting it de-thaw a little because this one was not out as long. I'm taking some pure cane sugar and just so that it's sweet, because you don't want something to taste bad. You're just going to sprinkle the sugar on top of all your blueberries. And I'm going to put the lid back on because I think the lid should be back on. Clear. Okay. I think it's ready now. Yeah. I'm gonna unroll this, and I will come back as soon as it's unrolled. That way you don't have to watch me unroll pie crust. Okay, so I just unrolled my pie crust. Here it is. Ooh, it looks like a pizza crust. Okay, and I'm just gonna, I don't know if you can see my pie. Oh yeah, you can. Okay. I'm just gonna lay it over my pie, like so, and the edges are gonna stick up, and I'm just gonna push them in, so that it gives them a little indent, because pies that have indents I think are cool. They look fancy, and they probably won't look as homemade, but you know, let's just not do that. And you're going to want to make them stick to the edge of the thing. And I have some extra, so I'm just going to fold it back up. Make it look like it has a border, because that indent thing didn't really work that well. And I'm just going to roll it back up. You can see my little blueberries. See the, because they're on the bottom. Oh, that's funny. Okay. That is how you do that, and I'm just gonna keep rolling it up. Like so. Okay. Now that I'm done with that, my pie is done. The preparation. Now it just needs to be cooked. I'm going to cut little lines in it so the air can come out, I guess. That's what I've seen pies have. So I'll do that and come back. So I put the lines in. I don't know if I put too many or not. I don't know if you can see them. But there's, oh, the camera fell. There's lines. Oh, there you go. And I put like 12 to 14 in because I want it to look fancy. And so yeah, I'm going to bake this, and you preheat your oven to 350 and bake for, I don't know, what? Oh, okay. And you bake for about like 30 to 40 minutes and check on it, and then see how it's doing. And if it's done, it turns like crispy golden color, I guess that's what it's called. And then if it needs more time, you obviously put it in more for more time, and that's just basically what you do. So I have my oven at 350 and it's ready because our dinner's in the oven. So I'm gonna go bake this and I'll come show you when it's done. So I started the oven, well, it was already started, and I set my timer for 15 minutes, and let's see what happens. So actually, I'm not going to show you the end because we're starting dinner to eat. So it's going to look like a pie, basically. And that's my brother. Say hello. No. That's Jacob. Okay. Violent. So, just make it however long it needs to until it turns golden. And, okay, well, that's the end of this video. Bye. Say bye, Jacob. Bye.